What's going on, guys? It's Oliver Slime. If you click the link, it's just not a good day today. Happy anniversary to Genshin Impact. Happy anniversary to MiHoYo for bringing the game out on September 28th, 2020. The year so far, it's been great. A lot of players are happy, were happy, correction, with how the game was going. There were some dry spells, but right now, what has happened in September, the year of the celebration of the game, it just does not look really good. If you clicked on the link in the post that I made, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about. If you're new to the game, I'm here to explain. So the anniversary was rolling up. The announcement was made early in September of what sort of rewards we would be getting, and it was a very lackluster combination of some Primogems there, some weapon enhancement crystals here, an event where you had to grind, and nothing really new and innovative except for defeating the enemies and flying to the next area to defeat some more enemies. Now, let me be the first to say that any reward to get in a game is of course exciting, especially if you're a free-to-play player, but at the same time, for the players that pre-registered and got a good amount of awards when the game first started, when MiHoYo didn't even make very much money off of the game, and they were very willing to supply their player base with an adequate amount of in-game currency in the name of Primogems, or maybe some fates here and there, to be able to play the game more or less. The issue stems from that, but it also stems that no voice has been heard in this last year. And what I mean by that is there have been no balance patches for characters that have come out earlier in the game. The only character that has ever been balanced or buffed or anything like that has been Zhongli and his shield. There's just a sort of discontent with this not listening to your player base. Now, granted, MiHoYo only needs to listen to their Chinese community. I have another video where I explain how much money the company has made just in that region alone, and it's a very large amount of money. But you know, the point is basically that the player base is not happy. They're actively voicing their discontent on Twitter. They're actively voicing it on iOS and Google Play, where the game is listed and the ratings are falling from a 4.7 to a 2.2, 1.9. They're very different posts, and as people continue to submit their reviews, their overall rating will bounce around. So there's no telling what the true rating is right now. But all I can say to it is that I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. Did I expect more from the anniversary? Yes. Honestly, I did. I enjoyed some of the events. Don't get me wrong. I think that there's some good ideas with that. The player base definitely needed to be engaged, and having them create their own sort of environment to celebrate the game is very fun. But giving rewards such as earning 100 Primogems, which is a 10% chance for doing a good thing in an event that is outside of the game, is just not enough. It's also very gacha of them. They are a gacha game, but to have their prizes so low, to have other events going on where only 1,000 people can win 100 Primogems, and it being a 10% chance, that's disrespectful. I'm gonna be honest. I think we just need to kind of think about this for a second. MiHoYo is a very big company. They have made billions of dollars off of Genshin Impact. They also have other games, MiHoYo being the overall parent company of the games, that make a lot of money, that have the same style of gameplay and the same sort of gacha mechanics. So it's not the issue that they don't have money. Would it have hurt them to give the expected reward, which was a 5-star character from the standard banner, like Diluc, Jean, Chi-Chi, Mona, or a weapon like the Skyward weapons the 5-star weapons, just one per player, would it have hurt the company that much to do that? And my answer is no, not at all. I don't think that the game will suffer from its player base as much, but I think that continuing to displease the player base is just the wrong way to go. And this brings me to my new point, or my next point, is that they have given an answer about how they feel about this as a company, whether they wanted to or not. Censorship. It just doesn't look good for the company to be acting like this towards their player base, and players are catching on. There are tweets about this sort of behavior going on, and I'm going to show you that right now, what that looks like. So this came out on Twitter, and I'm just going to be really brief, but I'm going to have it up on the screen. It basically just talks about how Reddit, pretty much anything talking about the anniversary rewards is locked. You can't comment, you can't post under those threads, and if you talk about it or complain about it in another thread, the word is that you'll get banned. NGA, Tibia, HoYoLab, Discord, and even in-game in Genshin. And when I first saw this, I didn't believe it too much. I didn't put any thought into it, but I thought, say, how can I figure this out for the people that potentially want to know what's going on, if they're truly doing this or not. So I went into my game and I tested the very last line that you see here, which is you can't change your signature right now. I'm assuming that players were using this to voice their displeasure with the anniversary rewards, or maybe they were even giving their opinions on what's going on in the game actively today, since today is the birthday, the anniversary. And I'm just going to show you that. So it says you can't change your signature right now. So I went into the game and I've already got it pulled up right here. And when you try to click into the box that has your signature in it, that would show everybody else, maybe you're looking for a partner to do certain things. Maybe you just want to chat like I did in this point right here, but you cannot change anything. I am clicking my keyboard, I am clicking my mouse, I just simply cannot get into it at all. And what this tells me is that the company is basically telling us that they don't want us talking about it. They know that we're upset and they're not giving us what we want. And I know that sounds like a spoiled child. I don't think they should give us maybe what we're asking for as a player base. I don't think they're required to. Let me be clear on that. Do I want it? Yes, of course. But I think it's important to note that they're a company. They don't think like the players. We've seen that in several different things, such as the 2.1 stream, with the whole drama with the voice actors having a last-minute thing to put out information about Inazuma coming out, and just a slew of a lot of mistakes that have been made in the last month and a half. And I'm just here to tell everybody that I think it's going to be okay. I think if people want to voice their discontent, to continue to do so on Twitter. I think that if you want to do that in the reviews on the game, that's fine. But one thing I do want to put out there is that I don't think that the other games that MiHoYo put out should be punished for this. I think Genshin Impact is the sole factor in this. Please give the reviews as you wish on that one, but the other games have been more willing to give out rewards for certain events and certain anniversaries, so they might even have a whole different development team, and we're punishing them. And I understand that MiHoYo is the overall parent company, but I think we need to focus our efforts, if that's the case, as a community, and continue to let MiHoYo know that we're upset about Genshin Impact, but not about the other games. That's just the only thing that I feel about it. But I will continue to give more information as information comes out. I hope MiHoYo will stand back from the censorship. It's important to let your players tell you how they feel about your game, since you're catering to that audience. And I hope to be able to cover that pretty soon. So hit that like button below, hit that subscribe button for more information as it comes along, and thank you for watching this video, and please continue to support. As a mini anniversary for myself, I'm giving out the battle pass and 2 welcome blessings in a giveaway that I've posted on my Twitter, which is Ollie_slime, and I'll also post the link to the tweet in my description. So please come out and try to win something from the game as we, as a player base, try to figure out what's going on. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm just a semi free to play.